The prepper team is back. We about to go over water filtration, all right?
Hey, we're gonna go over 3 different methods you could use, whether you on the go, whether you set up at a base camp, or whether on your person. Y'all stay tuned.
That's cold. That's true. Cold. Hey, hold up, brother. Hold up. This is what we don't want to do. We don't want to get our water from a standing source. There's all type of bacteria and all type of diseases in there. So we got to find a source of water that's flowing.
Okay, so now we found a suitable water source, a flowing water source that is free from all those contaminants like y'all saw earlier from the standing water source. Now, to collect this, we're gonna show you 3 different methods to safely collect the water.
The first one we're gonna go over is the Grail water filter bottle. Now this bottle will run you, this one's probably about $90. They got the smaller, more compact version, about $80. I say at the top, you're paying close to $100 for this right here, right? But this is a very good, viable option. One, it can fit directly in your bug out bag. I pulled it straight out of here. I could carry it. You get the smaller one, it could fit in a smaller bug out bag. And also, this works very well in filtering out and purifying your water, right? With this right here, you pull it straight out like this. This will be the water filter. This filters out all the dirty contaminants that you saw in the standing water. This is what you scoop up the water that you're purifying in. You put this back in here, and then you push down on it, and it filters out as you push down, right? Now this filter right here is good for at least, they advertise about 350 presses. 350 presses. That's very, very good in a life or death scenario, or if you just want to go in general, right? These filters cost about $30 each. Very inexpensive. You're able to maintain it. If this ever goes bad, you just order another one, right? So what we're gonna do is actually demonstrate this item and show you that not only are we talking the talk, we walking the walk. We're gonna purify this water and we're gonna try it for you. And if you wanna add it to your preps, it'll definitely be beneficial to you, right? So the first thing you wanna do right here is you wanna collect. You wanna collect the water that you're gonna be filtering out. So I'm gonna step right here. Filter this out. On this Grail water filter bottle, it has a line. You probably can't see it, but you can feel it. You don't wanna exceed this line. So I'm a little bit over. I'm gonna dump a little bit out, make sure I'm well below it. That's perfectly fine. The next step is you're gonna put right here, you're gonna push down and filter out the water. But before we do that, Mel, I want you to get the water and show them how it actually looks, the water that we filtering out. So you can see that, you can see a lot of different particles. It looks nasty. You don't wanna just take your cup and drink this. You're gonna do some more damage than good. And if you dehydrated, this might put you in a worse scenario, right? So you don't want to just drink this, but we're gonna keep this on hand to show y'all the difference between this and after it's purified, right? What you want to do, you want to get a solid base and you want to crack this lid. You got to allow air to flow out of here. So you could just take it completely off, that's fine. You can leave it on. As long as it's not locked, sealed tight, it should be fine to allow air to come out of here and you can filter it, right? So I'm gonna take it off just a bit, not all the way. Find me a good solid base. And they have right here where you can put the palms of your hands on and you're gonna just push down. As you can see, minimal effort. I'm putting a little strength into it, but it's nothing insurmountable, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna injure yourself, you ain't gonna exhaust too much energy, and it's filtering out all the dirty water with the contaminants, the particles that we saw in the standing water. You wanna go all the way down, so you can't go no more until this is sitting flush. Once this is flush, you can pick it back up and you wanna pull straight up. You don't wanna twist and pull. It does get a little tight, but if you twist and pull, you might dislodge the filter and cause some of that dirty water to go back in, and then you have to do the whole thing again, right? So even if you gotta hold it against your body, just pull it straight out like this. And you can see this is very clear water. We're gonna show you how clear this water is. Now you can pour that out, pour that dirty water out. Now I wanna show you how clear that this filter made this water. Look at that thing, look at that thing. Look like it's fresh from your tap water faucet. That looks drinkable to me, right? And who would we be as the prepping team if we didn't officially try these items, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a sip of this filtered water. I'm not worried about getting sick because I followed all the steps and this cleared out all the contaminants and all the bacteria. Cheers. Tastes better than tap water. Better than tap water. This is a very, very good item to use in terms of water purification when you're on the go, hiking, whatever the case is, and it just might save your life. Stay tuned for the next item that we use concerning water filtration. This is the Lifesaver jerry can. Very robust, solid piece of equipment here. A bit hefty, bit heavy. This is not what you want to use on the go. This is another option for water purification, whether you're overlanding, keeping your vehicle, you know what I'm saying, your bug out vehicle, whatever the case is. This is something that you would keep in there. It is extremely heavy, especially with water. I think it's about 8.5 pounds without water. So imagine filled up to the brim, right? Now we're not gonna demonstrate this, but we just wanna give y'all another option. This right here, as you can see, this would be the pump. This is the pump. So what you do is you take this whole pump out, you fill it all the way up, and then you just pump. As you pump, the water is being filtered. Once the water is filtered, you twist this top and it come and just shoot straight out, right? Unfortunately, we can't test this. We wasn't able to prime it, but it's definitely a very good option. More on the expensive side though. You gotta have a little money, but this is a very good investment. I definitely recommend it. Even in your homes, you wanna have this installed in your homes. It's a very good option for water purification and filter. If you have no electricity, you have no water because the electricity is able to pump the water into your house. I'll stay tuned for the last one. For the last water purification, we're gonna use this Purify bag. P-U-R-I bag, right? This thing right here is something you'll use in a worst case scenario. You might be in a situation where you couldn't find no flowing water. You gotta have some standing water that's dirty and contaminated. This is a viable option to cleaning and purifying that water to make it drinkable, right? You wanna have those without these right here. These are called P&G purified water packets. So what you do is you fill this up with water, whatever water, we about to use this water right here, and we're gonna put a treatment in here. And what this does is it get rid of all the contaminants, all the harmful antibiotics, whatever it is, and it pushes it all the way down. Once you get it all the way down, you clamp it, you twist it, you let all the contaminated water out, and you leave the clean water remaining. And we're gonna demonstrate it for y'all. It takes, they say, at least 30 minutes. Ideally, you want an hour to 2 hours to let this fully work its course, but we ain't got that type of time. We're gonna use the 30 minutes as suggested. We're gonna use one treatment. If it's still contaminants in it that you see that's visible, there's nothing wrong with using another treatment. And these are rather inexpensive. You could get a 4-pack of these for about $11. You could get a 12-pack for about $30, or you get a lot of packs for a lot of money. We ain't rolling like that. We're gonna go a little bit old school with it, right? Put the bag in here and let it fill up. That's some dirty water. You do not want to drink this unpurified, unfiltered. And also, just another tip, even if you do purify and filter it, I would suggest boiling it just to be on the extra safe side. So after you fill this bag with water, we add the treatment, we seal it off, and we hang it for about 30 minutes.
It's been about 15 minutes, right? But we want to just check on it. We'll make sure we got nothing on the bag, kind of tap it a little bit, because what we want all the waste to come down to the bottom, as you can see, all right? So give it a couple of taps, because we don't want anything sticking on the bag right here. You see a little bit right here? So although it's not finished, you see how it's coming down? That's what we want. So we made it back. So as you can see, all the sediments came down to the bottom of the bag. There's not much inside the bag. We did our ticket earlier. So what we're gonna do, we wanna separate this part, clamp this side, and release this part right here. So just give us a second. Just hold it for me. We're gonna twist it. You can let it go. So we got to separate right there, right? So we're going to open this part to release the dirty water right here. All right, 1, 2, 3. right? So we got our dirty water gone. So now, the next part we're gonna do, we're gonna establish a second filter on this part right here, and we get our water ready to drink. All right, so this is our second filter that we're gonna install. Right now, as you can see, this is a life straw right here. All right, so as you can see, it gives you simple instruction. Water flows that way. This is the way the water is gonna flow. And this is the side we're drinking out for, right? All right, so. All right, so it's still, some may come out the bottom, but it's okay. We can make that a little tighter. But let's get back on the tree.
So as you see, we got our bag filtered as well as our second filter with the straw. So now we're gonna go ahead and pour it in our canteen or jar. Looks clear, looks drinkable, right? So we're gonna go ahead and drink it. I'm gonna try to get a little bit more. As you see, clear just like the jar. Hey man, we gotta stay hydrated, all right? Oh, that's good. That's good. We gonna survive. Stay tuned for more.